In this video, we're going to get into Spanish pronunciation. Most letters in Spanish correspond to one sound, but there are exceptions. And for English speakers, some of the consonants can be tricky. Buenos días, colegas, compadres, parceros. Vamos a aprender español. I'm Chris, and this is Talk Spanish Talk. This is going to be the first one in a series of videos on pronunciation. Let's dive in. Look at C, S, K, Q, and Z. There are 5 letters here, but only 3 sounds. S and Z share one sound, but are always pronounced like S in English. In English, we make a buzzing sound when we pronounce Z, as in zoo. This doesn't happen in Spanish. Z and S are always pronounced the same way. Then we say abrazar, zeppelin, zinc, almuerzo, azúcar. And also pensar, Sevilla, siete, beso, and asustar. There are a few words in Spanish that come from Italian and that are spelled with doble Z. There is no sound for doble Z in Spanish, so it is usual to keep the pronunciation in the original language. And so we say pizza and paparazzi. In these words, doble Z sounds like TS. Because this sound is not usual in Spanish, you will hear people saying both pizza and pizza. It is easy to get confused as to how to pronounce doble Z. For instance, jazz is spelled with doble Z, but it comes from English. But we pronounce it with S. So, we sort of tend to keep the pronunciation in the original language. The pronunciation of C in English and Spanish is the same. When it is followed by E or E, C sounds like S, as in cebolla or 100. But when it is followed by A, O, or U, it sounds like K in English. And so we say cama, comida, and cuadro. Look at these 2 words in English, except and soccer. Double C in English has 2 possible pronunciations. In except, it is pronounced like X, and in soccer, like K. In Spanish, we will also find words with doble C, but doble C always sounds like X, as in colección, accesorio, and diccionario. When C is followed by H, the 2 letters together form che. Che used to be a letter, but in the 90s, it was excluded from the Spanish alphabet. The sound che then is considered to be represented by 2 letters, as in China or chocolate. This sound is very similar to the CH sound in English, as in cheap or champion. We said a minute ago that C sounds like S before E or E, but then how do we write queso or química? That is when Q comes into the picture. Q is always followed by U, but that U is always silent. Again, we say queso and química. This happens when you find words with QUE and QUE. Now, there are a few words coming from other languages in which you will find QUA and QUO. In these cases, the U is no longer silent. Some examples are quorum, that comes from Latin, and quasar, that comes from English. Q also shares a sound with K. In the previous video on the alphabet, we said that K only occurs in words from other languages. And it sounds just as K in English. Let's see. Vodka, poker, kilogramo, koala, and kung fu. Alright, we made it to the end of the lesson. Give us, you and me, a big thumbs up. Come back for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and share with your friends. Nos vemos en el próximo video.